Fallout 76 is a broken piece of garbage. So, I set out a quest to find out if you can get into the Berkeley Springs train station. There is a glitch in Fallout 76 where if you hover your power armor against the border, there's a possibility of it clipping through, and then at that point, all you have to do is just try and get into it from that angle, and it will teleport you inside. Kind of like the glitch from Fallout 3, where you could use VATS to get through the border to kill the rad roach, and to get back by using VATS on Dad. But realizing that didn't work, I had to try a different angle. I hopped into my tin can and then proceeded to rub my back against the wall, hoping that I'd be able to get into an angle to where I'd be able to hop out of my power armor and that I would glitch through the wall and be able to get onto the other side. But for some reason, I could never get enough distance away from a stein that was in the corner and blocking me out, so I had to go from a different approach as well. I tried getting out of my power armor and going into this little divot here, which I already knew from the get-go that it was probably going to be impossible, but I tried it anyways. I then took out my ultrasight laser pistol and started shooting at the worker for being annoying. And then I ended up getting an idea. This way I was able to see how far the invisible wall went and to see if I could actually even get inside and see if it was possible. With the laser pistol, it was kind of difficult, so I quickly brought out my handmade and made quick work of that air. Shooting at the guns in the side, I couldn't really see how far the invisible wall went, so I went into the top corner and started shooting. Seeing where the bullets landed, I could see how far the invisible wall was, and if my bullets didn't land, I knew that's when the invisible wall started. It started about right around this point, but I had enough distance to where I could possibly just clip through and maybe even steal one of those weapons off the rack. When loading from place to place in Fallout 76, it usually takes about a minute or so before it can even load in textures. So I had an idea that maybe if I fast traveled to the vault and fast traveled back, that it would be long enough for me to be able to clip through the wall. I watched the skeleton take a selfie, load it in, and then slowly made my way back to the trader. For some reason, the game actually felt like working because it didn't work. As you can see, this sign right here actually prevented me from being able to get into this corner to possibly glitch off of my power armor to glitch inside. It's like Bethesda knew that their game was fucked, so they just put signs everywhere to try and block you. After all, they literally put a sign right here in front of the door. I made my way to the side of the building to try and get out through the side by wedging myself between these two ice coolers, but for some reason my fat body just wouldn't fit in between. I don't know if my character ate a bag of beans before this, but it was quite terrifying. I then tried to get my power armor to glitch through there. It also didn't work because it's also a big chungus. And then I tried to glitch it onto the ice box, which, as you can guess, didn't work. So no, to the answer to your question, there is no way to glitch into the Berkeley Springs train station. And I tried everything. And I mean everything. Thanks for watching, and if you learned anything new, leave a like and subscribe. If you haven't learned anything, or you just didn't like the video, leave a dislike, and yeah, have a good one.